Welcome to the Panic Button, everyone. I'm Nina.
I'm Jessie, and I'm here today, but maybe not tomorrow.
And you can see my dog's butt right there.
He's playing with a gizmo squishmallow. If you know, you know.
Anyway, we're going to be reacting to 2 clips of Jeffree Star talking about the Charlie Kirk incident.
Charlie Kirk was just shot and is now passed away while he was debating at the Utah Valley College. And this happened while we've been streaming. I've literally been editing a video. I'm about to upload it right now. And I'm literally stunned. Like, what is going on, dude? For speaking the truth, that's what happened? Are you fucking kidding me right now? If you watch me daily, we don't really get political in this room. We're all about positivity, makeup, sarcasm, jokes, trolling, clapping back, being fun. Okay? This is a grown man who fought for the truth, who went all around our country debating people of all walks of life, walks of religion, walks of sexuality. He debated everybody. And if you're in here saying it wasn't the truth, you are a they-them loser, okay? You are one of those people who doesn't want to live in reality. You want to live in your weird little brain up here, okay? You are delusional. You are not right in the head, okay? So any of you weirdos coming in here, Charlie fought for the truth. He debated people all over this country, and he didn't care what you were. He still had a conversation with everybody. Why did I respect him? Because he knows reality.
I saw a lot of people on the left saying, well, he goes to colleges and he debates college students.
What? What does that have to do with anything?
I think what they were trying to say is that, like, college students are stupid and he's just doing it to own college students, you know, to get one over on them.
He started it when he was 18, which is when he would have been a college student.
Yeah. He went to college for a small amount of time and then he left to do what he was doing.
I guess I just don't understand what the problem is. Like, what people's problem is with Charlie Kirk.
What their problem is they watch a whole bunch of clips online taken out of context, listen to other people who've done the same thing, and make an assumption based on those clips, aside from listening to the full podcasts and such in order to get a clear idea of what he was actually saying. But they refuse to do that because why would they listen to Nazis? Which is what they would say.
It's really sad to see people attacking someone who had open and honest conversations. It's really refreshing, though, to see someone like Jeffree Star speaking out against it. I'm going to continue to say this. If you want to see the right thing happen for your side and think they're going too far, speak out against it. That's literally what Charlie Kirk was standing for. And people are too pussy to do it. And that's the problem, is you need to be able to stand firm in your beliefs, not aggressive. Like, don't be mean, but be firm and be kind. Don't be so kind that you're giving in to them. Stand firmly. Don't insult them. Just tell them your facts and your opinions. You don't have to be disrespectful. You don't have to shoot somebody. Just talk.
Well, they believe, people on the left, not all of them, but a lot of them, they believe that Charlie Kirk was a Nazi, an evil person. So they dehumanized him to such a degree that killing him was validated.
Justifiable.
Justifiable. And you got to blame a lot of people for that one. A lot of people.
A lot of people seem to justify it.
And institutions, by the way.
The colleges, the people that are getting fired from their jobs currently for saying such negative things. There are clearly a lot of people who were unhinged enough to want this.
Yeah, a lot of them. You see them online.
The reaction is absurd and insane. It's concerning, too, honestly. I forgot my point because it's so scary. Jeffree Star has honestly been someone we've talked about in the past. I love how judgmental he is. You, they, them freaks. Coming on here looking like that. Not saying he looks bad, but Jeffree Star is not someone who you wouldn't look at, and if you didn't know anything, think, oh, great, one of these people's walking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you didn't know, you'd think that he was 100% on board for that, which is why I say speak out. If Jeffree Star wants to keep walking around looking like that, Jeffree Star has to speak out against people that do this.
Which he does.
And I'm not saying he doesn't. He definitely does. And I'm proud of him for it. Slay King.
Here's another one. This one is 3 minutes. This is a 4-minute one. Yeah, I believe this one's it.
He encouraged everyone to speak about their beliefs, whether he believed them or not. Lexi, I don't really care. Am I a Republican? No, I'm a person. Because I'm standing up for someone that passed away, I'm now being called names in the chat. This is what's wrong with a lot of you people. You will never get far in life. You are sick in the head. Someone just said they're unsubscribing from me. Thank God, please. Because if you believe in they and thems, you're part of the problem. If you're so stupid enough to go against science, please unfollow me. You can be whoever you want to be, but there's science and there's facts. You can pretend in your head you're a cat. You can pretend in your head that you're this and you're that. Good for you. You're still only A or B. And the truth hurts a lot of you, I see. I see a lot of you still can't get over it. Sounds like a personal problem. While I've been live streaming, someone was just, and TikTok has guidelines, you guys, so I have to censor what I'm saying. I'm uploading my video right now. I am. Even though we're dealing with all of this, I'm uploading my video right now. So yes, I am a grown-ass man that wears makeup. I will always be a male. My name is Jeffree. Jeff, if you were my father, he's the only person allowed to call me that. My name is Jeffree. I am a male that likes cosmetics.
And he's very good at it too. A lot of the most popular YouTubers, especially back in the day, who did makeup, were
Sorry.
gay guys or gay guys.
He's one of the
Pretty
few.
much.
I mean, if you know anything about makeup, you've heard of Jeffree Star.
Yes.
So it's not like he's a nobody.
Right. It's like Kevin Aucoin. Probably not saying his last name right. He was a very, very popular makeup artist back in the day before he passed away when he was young. And he was a gay guy, very well respected in Hollywood, incredibly talented. He did a book where he took all these celebrities and just with makeup transformed them into different celebrities. Many of them were women he transformed into male celebrities. It was really,
I think you've told
really
me
good
about
book.
this before, yeah.
Very convincing. So Jeffree always kind of reminds me of him. But where were we going with that?
He's not wrong. I like that someone like that looks like this can be so mean to the non-binaries. I think it's funny. Sorry. Not mean in a bad way. I think it's funny.
I don't like how when someone hears someone that they like having a different opinion than them, that they lash out and hate them and call them horrible names and dehumanize them and like,
assume their
block them.
politics.
Yeah, they just automatically, I don't know, they just become incredibly hateful. And I think that's really a big mental health problem that we have in America.
I think
big
a lot
problem.
of this is a big mental health problem that we have in America. I think Jeffree Star is definitely the exception.
Yeah.
Jeffree Star is someone who probably, I'm not saying he's free of mental anguish. I'm sure that he's got his own personal stuff going on, but at least he's logical. Blair White's another one. Very, very grounded despite not displaying the gender given at birth.
Yeah.
It's not, you don't have to be ridiculous. You are born as one or the other.
Yeah, you don't have to be trans. You could still be you, just you could be dressed up like he likes to dress up and wear makeup and still be a dude. You don't have to go through this whole transition thing and fuck up your body in the process.
To maybe regret it in the future.
Yeah. I mean, there's a difference between wanting to look more feminine because you like feminine stuff and you're a male and having gender dysphoria and completely mentally messed up because your head is telling you that your body should be different. So, and I think a lot of people, especially young people in America today, they can't see how they could become like a Jeffree Star. You know, they automatically are told or manipulated or just believe that if they feel like they want to dress more feminine and wear makeup and they're males, that they have to transition. And that's totally not the case. You could totally be a dude like Jeffree, still know you're a dude, still call yourself a dude, and still enjoy all the feminine stuff. There's
That
nothing
you were enjoying, yeah.
wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it.
Not at all.
But why do they have to push it? Why do they have to push it?
Well, the thing
For
is...
what? What's the end game?
The thing is, if you don't agree with them, you're out of the club. So now, if you don't agree on one thing that we're for, you must be a conservative, right? That's what they're saying in chat.
Yeah. But they're like, the left will say, be who you are.
Unless it's a bigot.
Right. Well, let me get to my point.
Sorry.
They'll say it like, be who you are on the inside, reflected on the outside. But they won't just say, oh, you could be like Jeffree Star and be a male who knows you're a male and can be feminine and wear makeup and stuff. They'll say, no, like, you're probably trans, you should transition. Why do they push it so far? Why don't they just say, be who you are, be yourself?
Because that doesn't make money. They get money from the surgeries, babe.
I'm not talking about like doctors and people in the medical industry. I'm talking about normal, like Karens, just normal white liberal women pushing this
They
on their
need
kids and all this
justification
stuff.
for what they're doing. They need someone else to be like, yes, you're doing the right thing. And when you tell them they're doing the wrong thing, they get defensive. It's like a kid getting caught.
It just doesn't make any sense to me. I think back in the day, people were way more mentally mature. And I think today, a lot of adults have a very adolescent mindset.
Yes. They want to be their kid's best friend, too. So they're going to transition them and do whatever this a cool thing is because they don't want to be unpopular with their kid.
It's very gross.
I agree.
That's how you get, like, Munchausen mommies.
That's how you get that catfish thing, whatever that mom's name is, that catfish number thing that happened.
Like, it was the Netflix documentary where the mom was...
Something about wrong number, missing number, some unknown number.
Yeah,
like that.
and the mom was bullying her daughter.
Because she was jealous of her boyfriend for some reason.
It's just so twisted. You know, it would blow people's minds to know how many women in America are like that.
I'm sure it would. It would blow my mind to actually know the actual number.
Yeah. I always assume the number's higher than statistics say.
It probably is.
Because you can't catch them all. You don't know how many there are out there.
Pokemon.
Right. You can only ask so many people, and then you put that in the statistics, but it's like, but you didn't ask everybody, and not everyone's going to be honest with you. So how many people are really out there that are like that? Probably a lot more than we know. Let's finish the video.
All these grown men going into women's bathrooms wearing wigs, you should all be in prison forever.
Preach.
I love him for that because even people who we agree with most of the time will be like, what's the problem with this guy going into your bathroom? And it's like, you'd have a problem if...
At Brad Plumbo.
You'd have a problem if there was a window in the female bathroom where men could just watch women using the toilets. You'd have a problem with that, but you don't have a problem with a man pretending to be a woman and going into their bathroom. You don't have a problem with that. It's like, and I think that's why these people also don't like to talk, because as soon as you push back on their ridiculous logic, I say that in quotes, their whole belief system crumbles. Their whole argument or for defending that, it just completely crumbles. How could you be for this, but you're for this? That makes no sense. And then they're like, you're a bigot. And then they go to calling names because they lost the argument because their argument and their logic, it's not sound. It's not logically sound. It's hypocrisy. Other beliefs are all hypocritical. None of them coincide, like none of them match.
They don't coexist, yes.
Yeah, that cognitive dissonance, that's their belief system. It's all just a big cacophony of cognitive dissonance.
Dissonance all over the place.
Yeah.
You are the problem. So a grown man that goes around the country debating people, spitting facts, was just taken out. And I'm not over it. I can't sit here and play with makeup right now. I want to throw up. So no, I'm not a Republican. No, I'm not a Democrat. I'm Jeffree Star. Stop trying to label me. Stop trying to label me. I am a male. I am a makeup artist. I am a makeup mogul. I am a business owner. I am a farmer. I am a rancher. I am a son. I am someone's cousin. I am someone's friend. Stop labeling me. Y'all don't know anything about my beliefs. You just assume. Because I said I was thankful that Trump brought back TikTok, I'm now being accused of being a Republican. All I said months ago when TikTok was banned and my business could be affected tremendously, I said, wow, thank God Trump fixed it. Or I wouldn't be able to sell my cosmetics on this platform. I quit YouTube and dedicated my life to TikTok. And people are upset because I thanked our president? Politics aside, biology will never change. Why is that up for debate? Why am I saying any of this? Because Charlie Kirk fought for the rights. He fought for the truth. He debated everybody, and you guys cannot argue that. You are delusional and you are mentally ill if you were trying to go against what I just said. I didn't say my opinion, I said a fact.
I think they're trying to label him because they're trying to dehumanize him.
They're kind of trying to deplatform him too.
Yeah. It's like I was telling you earlier today that the people who are on the left, their messaging isn't, we should be doing this and we should be doing this. You know, for the most part, their message is Trump's bad and we're against everything that he does. Mm-hmm. They don't have any alternatives. It's just, no, what he's doing is bad. And if you vote for him, you're a horrible person.
Nazi.
Right. And if you vote for us, well, then you're on the right side of history.
And
it's like, right, not a Nazi.
It's that simple to them, yeah. But it is that
but
simple.
It's so retarded. Like, you have to be half in the bag or half a brain in order to have this kind of thinking, because it makes no logical sense. And how can you have people still following you and want to vote for you when you have no unifying message or any sort of policy that helps people at the bottom and in the middle?
The unifying message is we're all right and they're all wrong.
That's not unifying. That's divisive.
I agree, but that's what they think is unifying.
Because they think men are women and women are men. And it's like in the people doing good, well, they're doing bad because we decided it. And it's like, you guys, I don't think you'll ever recover. You'll never recover from the hole you dug yourself. Instead of trying to climb out of the hole, you're digging it deeper.
I think they want it to be deeper.
For what? Why do you want to keep losing?
Maybe it's like a weird kink on the left.
You know what? Maybe that's it. Maybe it's just one weird kink.
Yeah, I mean, it might track.
At this point, yeah. I think their kink is
humiliation.
Humiliation, yes. And also refusing to believe reality. I think that's their kink.
They get to design reality because reality is what they make it in their head.
Which makes no sense. So anything that makes no sense, they fetishize it, right? That's the thing. They're all on board with anything that doesn't make any sense. That's what I'm gathering.
I guess.
When I started to lean away from the left is when I started hearing arguments from the other side that weren't hateful, like I was assuming they would be, but actually made way more logical sense than what I was hearing from the left. Way more. And I'm like, whoa, I don't agree with his belief system, but he makes a lot of sense and everything is matching up, but they're not making any sense. I want to listen to them more because I want to know what else that they're talking about, like on certain topics. And maybe I can gain a better understanding of these arguments. You know what I mean? Like whether it's gun control or...
Because the right has conversations versus the left having demands.
Yeah. But the left, they refute it without any logical argument behind it. But with guys on the right, like Nick Freitas, I was watching some of his stuff yesterday, and he was making very fair, logical points about gun control, just any argument the left has. And it all makes sense. It like makes sense for someone dumb like me who, did terrible in school and can't really comprehend things when people explain it. But the way that they explain it makes sense to me. And if a dummy like me can listen to someone who's so articulate and be like, wow, you just blew my freaking mind, and I'm a lesbian and you're a born-again Christian, that's crossing the divide.
Yes.
That's crossing the aisle. That's meeting someone halfway. And the Democrats will never do that.
I will give credit that at least a few, but a very few, came through with the Charlie Kirk thing and actually acted like they had a soul and could have a conversation.
Yeah, like Ethan Klein from H3.
Ethan Klein. And then there are a few, I don't know their names, but like TikTok creators who are trans identifying for whichever angle, and said that they don't agree with this, that they disagreed with him adamantly.
Yeah.
There are people who had conversations with him and said, I am trans, I had a conversation with him, and though we completely disagreed on a lot of things, he respected me.
He at least treated you with respect as well.
He respected
and let you
me.
speak.
Yes, exactly. And so I think it's dividing, but also unifying. If you don't agree with killing people because they have a different opinion than you, congratulations, you're a human and you're not a psychopath. You're also not on the left, apparently.
Must be somewhere towards the middle.
I don't think that should be the deciding factor of who you vote for, but if it is going to be, then the right's going to keep winning.
Every time.
Most people, even when we're at war, most people don't want
War.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
Okay, we got a little less than a minute.
Steininger Jr. That's who I am. I am born a male.
Cannot believe I'm sitting here 6 hours away from a crime scene. Like, Utah's just right down there. He's just a couple hours away. And he was doing a debate at a college in front of thousands of people, and his daughter was there. And he was just taken out. I can't, I don't know how to process it right now. I'm like so sick. I'm honestly so sick by it. And I'm over here trying to like upload a video. And I'm over here trying to upload a fucking video about Hailey Bieber. Who cares about her? Well, you guys do. Clearly, she had a #1 launch in Sephora. It's hard when these situations happen and you are an entertainer. It's hard. It's really hard because you just want to stop everything and just leave. Like, I came on here to play with makeup and review these fucking Louis Vuitton brushes, and right now, I don't want to.
Well, that's that.
I mean, yeah, I can imagine you wouldn't want to.
Yeah. A lot of people who you don't think would be affected by that tragedy were affected by that tragedy because it was so visceral. It was so in your face. I mean, you couldn't deny it. The Democrats, of course, they're trying to deny a lot of things.
Not all of them, but enough that it's concerning.
Yeah. Anyway, what do you guys think? Leave in the comments below. Join our memberships for early access to our videos, etc., etc. Like and subscribe to keep this channel going, and we will see you in the next one.
Let's get spooky.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.